Whenever you're alone with a guy and there's a grape around,
throw something in his mouth.
Just goes, yo, dude.
She was like, my son speaks Arabic. And the guy was like, wow. Should I list my crimes?
Did you order a burrito, eat it, and then get on a plane?
If you're anywhere in financial district, hashtag try hard. When you see certain hand motions and they feel so inherently Brooklyn, they're just like,
yeah,
some kind of weird dance wiggle. Like
there's
doing an impression of a guy.
Yeah, that's like, I saw that guy yesterday. I feel like he is Brooklyn.
Right, yeah.
What's up, dude?
Yeah,
I don't know if he likes me.
He's
or not.
patient zero.
Yeah, but he's just like a little like rings, shorts, a sweater. It's orange.
He's kind of dancing on stage.
Yeah. A thing, and all he kept doing was because Eric chimed in and was like, "Oh, I went to those places, nice." And he was like, "Did you party? Who'd you party with? What clubs did you get into? Did you party? Did you go there? Did you go here? Did you go to shoot? Did you go to Bacon Fat? Did you go to Big Tits?"
He's all about doing the thing.
Yeah,
whatever the thing is, he's
that
concerned about doing it, which is a way to live.
It's a good way to. It's a way that you still experience things.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you just have a weird set of priorities. Did you ever see The Menu, the thriller movie with the girl with big eyes, red hair girl, big eyes?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's good. There's a guy who's just so obsessed with dining at the best restaurant, and
that's in Arizona. I'm from, technically you could say Scottsdale, and Scottsdale is kind of known for. You ever heard the term $30,000 millionaire?
No.
It's like that.
30,000?
Yeah.
Wow.
$30,000 millionaire.
That's
it's
low.
like yeah,
that's very low.
But you all live. Scottsdale is like it can be a very broy, like deep. We in the it's all about fun, guys. Lobster mashed potatoes, my BMW, going to the clubs. There's like a lot of that.
What does that mean? They have $30,000.
It's like you're just a regular person that makes like whatever, but you live your lifestyle as if it's like every story is still popping bottles.
I was gonna say because Scottsdale I thought was really ritzy.
Oh, it can be very. That's what I'm saying. It can be very ritzy. So you
surface,
go down to Old Town, but it's also easy to do all the things like hit the clubs, hit the lake, hit the golf course. But
the man-made lake,
like, champagne.
Actually, I had a let's enter the pause so we can just capture all this magic. Capture it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Overshadowed. We're capturing the magic,
and we're back at the stand. These lights are.
I like
good
these
temp.
lights.
They're not hurting the eyes.
You ever go to a hotel mirror and you look in the mirror and you're like, I'm the sexiest I've ever looked?
Yeah,
you have the square light around your pupil.
Oh, there's my job.
You've always been there.
Yeah, I know the old light.
Waiting for me in this mirror. Waiting for someone to turn on the light.
Hey, babe, what if we extend our stay?
Can we get late checkout, please? Pretty please?
Also, I feel like we should see other people. I didn't realize how fucking hot I was. Yeah, I'll take my ring back.
Keeping the ring light, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, you look so hot in those mirrors.
I know. You're like...
Yeah, hotels know what they're doing. What do you think about gym mirrors?
I don't think they do anything...
Sometimes I think they make you look more long or more squat, depending on what
part
machine is in front of the mirror.
Because
I think if a mirror is bent, like with its top folded towards you, you know what I'm saying? I think that makes your chest look bigger, like your shoulders and shit, because it's all squat. You've been in my room. I have many times. Private and professional
Join the Patreon.
Reasons. Join the page. Yeah, check out The Truth About Overshadowed on YouTube. A few conspiracy theories floating around, fueled by none other than Charles.
Then our enemy.
My girlfriend. But I have the mirror that's like, it's a horizontal lengthwise mirror, but I'm an idiot and I'm just like, I need more space. I need it to feel like it's more space in my room. So I drilled it horizontally above my bed. And it looks so warped, and I look like an Oompa Loompa in that thing. It's giving me body dysmorphia. I'm like, will these shorts
What
fit?
a beautiful...
I am 3 feet tall now. No, I yawn, and I'm like, I'm just a small little boy.
There I am.
I'm going to a hotel this weekend. I'm excited about it. Look at myself.
Where are you going?
Hours, Mohegan Sun.
Oh, yeah, with Santi, right?
No. That's Friday, Saturday. No, Santi's Thursday.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if we're staying at a hotel or not. Are we?
I don't know.
Why would you know? Are you coming?
No. He just
might
told
be.
me.
I don't know. It's 15 minutes, 3-hour drive one way. We're not going to lose
comedy.
money. I'll probably be able
go
to
do comedy somewhere else.
Yeah, why not?
What are we going to do?
Not doing it here.
Yeah, hang out in the city.
Yeah, it's weird because it feels like the thing you got to do, and it's like, why are you doing that?
Yeah,
it's both. It's both.
Yeah, it's both.
I do appreciate you. You get me back, and they're like, we're in New York. We gotta do the thing. We gotta justify living here.
But it gets me. It's nice to have that group chat because someone will chime in. I think 3 of us, because I was thinking about it, and then Eric's in that mindset where he's like, yesterday I stayed in, and I also kind of felt like a loser because my phone fucked up, and I got everybody. I texted like, "What's up? What's up?" to like a few different people, and then all night I was like, "Dang, nobody texted." I was like, "All right, well, that's fine. Everybody's busy. Everybody I texted is really busy tonight. Is there a party?" And I was like, okay, I'll stay in. And then the next day, because I stayed in Friday, I was like, that was nice. Got organized. Maybe I should do it again. But you should just set a timer and go out.
Board up my windows.
Yeah.
Be as productive as I can.
Go buy a bunch of rice for the apocalypse. Then everybody's going to want to book me.
The content apocalypse. I'm about to rain hail.
I saw this article that COVID's coming back. I better get used to doing Zoom comedy practice. But Eric was like, I stayed in yesterday. I got some FOMO. And I was like, me too. Fuck this. Let's go out.
Yeah, you got to go out. So I appreciate it because your anxiety rubs off on me. It's like a little wildfire spreading. But it's a good, you got to get out there.
Got to get out. And it's easy to be friends. And also what I've noticed after being here a couple of years, I had a couple of moments where I was the only one. Like, sometimes you just show up to a show and you're just not talking to people. You're like, fuck. Like, I came at a point where the circles are formed.
And,
like,
right.
I can hop in. But, like yesterday, I came in with, just let you know. But I came out. There's, like, younger comedians at Sesh.
Don't start backleading here. Charles is editing from the pod chair.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Well, apparently I have to.
Yeah, no.
Caused a lot of problems in my life. But now I think I'm at the point where you go to a show and, like, even if people aren't talking to you or those lulls, I'm like, I don't care.
Sure.
I'm out. I'm here.
Why not?
I don't really like these guys anyway, but I will be. Whatever. Like, I'm nice to everybody, but I'm like, I don't talk to you guys often, so if you don't talk to me, I get it.
Sure.
I'm here. I'll chime in with a laugh.
I'm a little less shy. It depends on the place, but also about like, hey, I'm Zach.
Yeah. I try to do that. I did that.
Believing that you are somebody helps with that, because if you're like, I'm nobody, why would you know me? Then you don't introduce yourself.
Exactly, and then you weren't ever at the thing.
Right.
I went to Harris and Alex's show, and you know the showrunners, but there's comedians there that I don't know. And before I left, they were all in conversation. I was just like, "Hey, Charles, good set," just individually, and I was like, "Sorry, goodbye."
Yeah.
Just like it's worth it just to be like, they're not gonna remember anyway, but at least you made an effort.
Yeah, I went to that DTF thing. Mm-hmm. It was very cool, very well set up. It really felt like a film studio. It was interesting because you go into a comedy show, like you walk into a room and you assess the room itself. Mm-hmm. You're like, okay, high ceilings, it's pretty far back. There could be some din from the bar, whatever. But it was like a taping, so it very much looked like a film studio where you walk in. You know what I mean? Like, I'm assessing how the show's going to be.
Yeah.
But in terms of what YouTube viewers are going to see, it's just this, which looks like very well put together, beautiful, and everything. Do you know what I mean?
It's I know. Yeah. I have
like
said yes
directors
the whole time.
Well, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
I want you to give me a hug and tell
I
me
don't
it's
know how
going
else
to be okay.
to fucking taper this tail here, but I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Zach.
Okay. Just need to know you hear me.
Jesus. Where's my weed? That brought me down, dude. I was on a... No, I'm kidding. I'm just messing around. Okay.
You really hurt my feelings.
I know. Well, I noticed because you didn't start making fun of me. That's cats. We're playing.
I'm overstimulated. Yeah, I don't know. So, I was there the whole time. I was like, Santiago's like, hey, you want to go fist our mouths? And I was like, I gotta talk to the owner producer guy. Like, I was here, so I need to make sure that I plant my flag. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You definitely. Yeah.
I can't go to a show, stay the whole time, and then not say hi to the guy. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane behavior.
But it's
now.
better to. Dang. Did my weed disappear?
No.
You piece of shit.
I'm not.
This is taped.
Keeping it safe.
Check where that was.
Keeping it safe.
Like, it's so dangerous. I'm kidding. I'm just trying to act.
Just broke
more.
your computer.
I know.
I'm trying to act more. That was an exercise for me, and I appreciate you coming along for the ride.
Man, maybe
what?
Maybe I shouldn't get. Nice. Maybe I shouldn't get. I'm pretty high.
Charles, do whatever you got to do.
I know, but maybe I'm just.
We haven't had a little High Charles fun pod in a while.
It's true.
Do whatever you want.
It's been after work and stuff, and I've just been like.
Yeah.
I think work does contribute to me just being like, fuck, man.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes.
And you're also like, I gotta make it.
Yeah, it does. Because I'm like,
sorry, dude. I gotta make it. I'm busy making it.
It's tough to get off a job where you're like, God damn it. All right, it's just. I guess it's harder for me to turn on.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fine.
Hey, let's. Cleopatra.
I mean, I'm obviously I'm sensitive. I'm asking you if you understand for 3 times in a row.
But I feel good, and I think all that stuff is gone about like being at a show and being like,
Right, yeah. It's just, I feel like I knew that would happen too, because I would see other people in the upper class doing stuff like that, and I'm like, sometimes I'm like, oh, you need to be early 30s just to be so fucking fed up with not being somewhere that you're like, no. You're insistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm like, I don't even know if it's about talent. I think it's about frustration building up.
Yeah, and then just being like,
I'm fucking 30?
Yeah.
And it's time.
Charles, 31, 10 years.
How you doing? Book me.
Pretty good.
Send you a tape?
Won't do you wrong.
Nice guy overall.
Yeah. Yeah, you're presenting your stats.
Good hang. Great in a car.
Good stuff. Can drive, don't have a car. But if you get tired, I'm your guy.
I'll support your bits. I won't steamroll you.
I'll do good.
I'm your guy in the sidecar.
Funnier than a lot of your friends here. That's what you want.
A lot of your openers stink. I'm the dung beetle, baby. Rolling that shit away.
Making it nice and good for you, okay, sir?
Making a nice nest.
Now, please,
out of my
Mr.
dung.
21-year-old, book me on your show.
touring 21-year-old.
I'd love to
I
come
require
and
your
do-
services.
I
I come to you on bent knee. Please, let me open for
I know
you.
knowledge about tags that I may share.
You speak of the old ways.
Would you trade tags for vibes? I come seeking vibes.
About ready to clock in.
All right, let me piss one more time. You know,
Fuck!
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, of course. Who am I?
We were late to a show, me, Nick, and Manth, and we were in a Tesla, too, so we were trying to manage the energy we had. You've been in a Tesla. Have you, like, had to drive and, like, manage a Tesla?
All over the country, baby.
Really?
Yeah, that's how we got to most of our
preaching?
gigs, was driving.
In a Tesla?
Like 10 hours.
So you had to stop to recharge?
Yeah.
Which was fortunate, because you had to piss anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, oh, no, the Tesla's empty.
I don't get why people
I'm so
are angry
full.
that I have to piss.
This is why.
People
I'm
get
telling
mad
you.
because they're like, oh.
This is why.
And I'm like, I'm afflicted.
Yeah,
Welcome to
you're
a
afflicting
portion
us.
of my life.
Well, it's hurting everyone
but
around
I'm
you.
just the carrier of the bad. Like, I'm not the
AIDS.
I'm not like, oh, everybody's liking this. Yeah.
You're like AIDS to a road trip. You slow us down.
Yeah. It's a good time. Also, the rest stops are cool. Some of them are giant gas stations you could buy a room in.
I'm trying to stop and smell the rest stops,
I want to
guys.
see America. Some of them are dedicated to telling sex traffickers will kill you. You seen those
Sure,
ones?
Yeah, I have.
Those are crazy.
The outposts.
Yeah, the big and they got the fox,
Yeah,
the wolf costume.
Right. The Kutcher outposts.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he resigned.
He
R.I.P.
did. R.I.P. Weird. He's like, you
Weird.
know what? Fuck victims in general. I'm just not
I
going to
made
do
a
it.
boo-boo.
Hey, you guys don't want me to talk about him? I won't talk about him. I guess I won't talk about victims in any way.
Yeah. It's that part of the industry or whatever. That's how still backward they are. We don't like that letter. All right, well, stop helping
Stop
kids
help-
get fucked.
Yeah.
If you could, please.
Yeah.
We're all doing nothing, but we don't want you to be trying.
Put him back in the van. Have a seat.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Come
bring
on.
the kid into you.
The
Why
kid-
don't you have a seat?
If
I got a selection of kids for you to fuck.
If that kid was saved and then he saw you, he'd be like, I'm going back. I can't be seen with some type of hypocrite. I got to get back into the slave trade.
Photographer wannabe.
Hot wife having,
Hot
savior
wife
of
having
kids.
bitch. Come on.
Autistic brother loving. All right, I'm going to piss.
Oh, yeah, you got to piss. And then I'll...
Tell me the Tesla thing before the piss or pre-piss or post-piss?
I can tell you. I want some urgency out of you. This is why, because we were already like, if we didn't stop, we were going to be just on time to start the setup. So when time is tight and you're driving with a guy whose bladder is small, you know, there's going to be some conflict. We were like stuck in traffic on the highway. I'm like, could you imagine if Charles had to piss additionally?
I would
It's like in Tarzan when they're like, it can't get any worse. And then it starts raining, your piss. You remember that scene in Tarzan?
No, I didn't see it.
No, when Jane gets golden showered by Charles,
No, that's
who's in the
fun.
canopy, spraying down.
Sorry, there's a little bit more.
He had nothing. He had no rebuttal.
I have something, but
He-
it's more important to me.
Yeah. Whenever you bring up that Charles pees too much, he's always like, it's not healthy to have a full bladder. What do you want me to do? You want me to die? You want me to shorten my life so I could chit-chat on mic with you in my Nona's basement? You think that's more important to me? It's not.
Oh,
Alrighty. Yeah.
All
Well, we
right.
both got a little high.
Yeah.
So this is just going to be a fun hangout, a little Chuck and Zach overshadowed chill time. Yep. Turn that hat to, what is that, 5 o'clock? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. His head. Well, now we're going back in time. Charles, you're getting younger. Stop turning your hat. Molly and I had this joint yesterday that was making her very giggly and stuff. She was like, yeah, she was complaining about the same thing you were. She's like, it's all indica. I was trying to find a sativa. This one's good.
Yeah, because it puts you. I don't want to be tired
No, I know.
and high.
I know. Well,
Who
that's
wants
the thing.
to do that?
I know. This is
It's
the
like
thing.
two of the worst combinations ever. Oh, you're tired. That sucks. And high.
And your brain's
Damn
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
You spent $20 to feel this way.
You're basically the relatives in bed in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
It's
know?
like, yeah, it makes you feel old.
You're just gray.
You're like,
You're gray under a blanket. Some dude yesterday made fun of Joe Biden for sleeping with his feet tucked in to a blanket when he sleeps, but like that's how you got to sleep.
Oh, he does
tucked
feet
in.
out? Yeah, I mean, I sleep feet out sometimes, but it's not for the whole night.
No, I'm afraid goblins are going to come by and chomp
Yeah, of
your...
course.
I asked the crowd that, and like half the people were like, goblins are going to come by. Yep. He speaks the truth. Did you have that fear when you were a kid?
No.
I did. I slept on a bunk bed, too, so I felt like if my foot was outside the slat, some kind of, nightmare guillotine was going to come by and chop me.
Wow.
Yeah.
You had a bunk? You shared a room with your brother?
Yeah.
Me too.
For like, I don't know, 11 years.
Yeah, me too. I
Something
did
like
it until
that.
I moved
Maybe
out.
12, yeah. Until you moved out.
Yeah.
You shared a room.
It's 22.
Whoa.
But when my parents got divorced, yeah,
Bunk bed, L style?
we had a love seat. Actually, just two chairs kind of
Yeah.
on top of each other.
We united
had
with
to-
a blanket. We tied together. What was the sleeping arrangement with you and your brother? We got to have him on
two
the pod.
two twin beds in one room.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
Traditional.
like a bunk bed deconstructed bunk.
Deconstructed bunk bed.
Yeah, it's like a salad.
Little gastro bunk.
Yeah.
You guys chit chat a lot?
No, we weren't the best of friends growing up.
Okay.
But like we did have some. I think as kids we were more, and then as we got older, there was like a little bit of divide where it's like stupid fucking. Because he told on me a couple of times, and I was like, I'll never forget this. And mentally, I was like, you're a bitch. Just like a couple times when I got in school trouble, and like they had to call my principal's office, whatever. My brother was there, so they bring him key witness. He's younger than me. He's just afraid of what's happening. But they're like, did he do this?
They subpoena your brother?
Yeah,
I just kind of realized what was
I'm lying.
happening.
They bring me in. They're like, I heard, whatever happened. And I was like, that's crazy because I don't even go to this school. And then...
Who are you people? I've been abducted from the other school where I'm such a good boy.
Mom, get me out of here. Am I dreaming?
You're
He's
tied
freaking
down.
out.
Yeah.
I know this is a dream. I can do whatever I want.
Domine Espiritu Santo. So
and
what'd you do?
So then,
what
well,
were
then
you
they
lying about?
I think like the first time, I went to the after school program. So it's like you're out at recess till like
I thought
5.
you broke in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was supposed to
What
go
are
home
you
with
guys
my mom.
doing? So I think you just get in trouble for like, bullying younger kids. Like we would like throw rocks at cars, moon cars.
Okay.
Like sneak out like of the school and
Okay.
like
Yeah.
come back, walk around. And
It's after school. We shouldn't even be here.
Yeah, I mean, this game means
We got to fight for our right
Yeah,
to get pizza. Getting pizza off campus felt so cool.
I never did that.
We live near a pizza place.
Yeah, nice.
So.
It's pretty far
What'd
from
you
me.
guys do? Ice cream?
We had a cat.
We're gonna go catch lizards.
Yeah.
We're gonna go lizard gigging.
Lizard. Fink. Their poison doesn't hurt after like 5 times. You get immune. It's cool. I have scales. Scales do grow in at night, but
Yeah.
it's better than acne. Right, Zach? your tongue forks.
He misses the clit. It's actually not great.
No, I go around and I hug it.
Oh. It's like a life jacket.
Grab it.
Guys with snake tongues. What do you think you were doing? You're just grazing it. Maybe that's
Yeah.
good.
Oh, they don't want
And then
it.
they go in for the no. You get a little tease it, and then you go in for the you twirl it and go for the full wash cycle.
Like somebody's tap dancing on it.
Showtime,
Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so there was a couple times where they brought him in, and they would be like, "Did he do this?" Because I'd be lying. He'd be like, "Yes," and just like crack under the pressure of all these adults being like, "The truth."
Yeah, right.
We demand the truth.
They're like 8 feet tall.
And I'd be, yeah, exactly.
to him,
Just towering
shadows.
over him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'd give him the brother look like, dude. And then, like, yeah. And I'd be like, it just would change. Be like, thought I could trust you.
Yeah, sure.
But then.
Younger brother ratting on you sucks.
Yeah.
One time I took the turn going into our neighborhood at like 30 miles an hour, which usually would take it at like 20.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't but it felt kind of fast. And immediately when we walked in, my mom's like, how was school? How are you guys? My brother's like, he went 30 around the corner. My mom's like, Zach. I'm like, okay, dude.
You're like, Jesus, dude. You still,
Yikes.
holy hell.
Did you wet the seat? Should I put down a liner next time?
Yeah.
You little bitch.
Didn't know women could grow beards like that, you fucking pussy. Also, what's with the little bit of speed? We used to drift in the cars after school. My buddy hit a stop sign.
He was literally only saying that because he would do it. He would later do that himself. He was just saying that to get me in trouble.
Because what, you guys
That's
were fighting?
different.
Were
about
you fighting?
I was maybe playing music in the car. He has memories of me playing music in the car that he would be like, oh, remember when you held me down and, taped my eyelids open and made me listen to Mastodon? And I'm like, you fucking loved it. There's no way you don't have core good memories with your bro screaming with the windows down in December.
With his long Bieber hair flowing.
With my long Bieber hair. Drumming on the steering wheel.
You love to drum on things. You're a big drummer on things.
I got a little autism in the brain.
Yeah, you got a little couple of drumsticks in your brain.
Yeah.
Some people are always hitting it, and yeah.
They're I'm rhythmic.
I stand next to you long enough, you'll hit a little solo. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's good.
It's like that.
I'll allow it. I'm friend with it.
Thank God it's great.
Oh, I kind of like it.
Maybe you'll do it again.
Zach,
shh, don't spook him.
Will you drum for me?
You're going to spook him.
Babe, I know you want to get a full band at our wedding, but what about this? Only Zach on drums.
It's very Billy Princess.
Yeah, I did it. What do you think, babe? Zach only on drums?
He has to be talking to someone else, and we'll put a mic near his waist, because he'll do it on his thighs, and we'll have to catch it.
You have to see him play triangle. Now I'm trying too hard to be him.
Yeah, but he has these memories about me forcing him to listen to like death metal in the car 24/7 on the way to school, and I'm like, I was uncomfortable when other people were uncomfortable with whatever. So I would try to pick some kind of palatable song. So of course I'm offended by that because I'm a girl.
Yeah,
I'm a little girl who gets offended. I listen. But I was listening to Nick's episode with you on it, and I'm like, guess I'm a gay girl. Didn't know. I mean, I knew, but
Nick's,
didn't know my
I
friends.
don't think that. That's
didn't know
Nick's
my friends
opinion.
knew. No, I know. Nick is the.
Nick calls you a girl to your face, I think.
He does.
Yeah.
And Santiago doesn't let me call him a bitch. I was like, "What's up, bitch?" He's like, "Charles can call me that. You can't call me that." He gave you bitch credit, dude.
Oh,
He's your
damn.
bitch.
Okay, can I tell you something that pissed me off? By the way, Hawaii was a direct energy weapon.
Tell me something to piss you off.
This one's quick. I ran out of. Sometimes when I get out of groceries, I'll just be like, I'll like buy food for like a week. It's not good. Like only breakfast, and then I'll like protein shake it out. If I don't have,
what's the problem?
If I don't have, well, I'm spending money every day on like a bacon, egg, and cheese.
I see.
And it's, it's $25 that I could have just spent on groceries.
Oh, sure.
But I'll like go to, but my bodega.
I thought you were saying I buy groceries every week, man.
No, every day. Every day I'll get a beet cheese.
Yeah.
But I go into my bodega guy like
addicted to groceries.
I love just the transaction.
I wake up in the morning. I go, my fridge is empty.
Gotta get some olives. Anything will do.
Anything will do.
As long as I buy it and go home with it.
So you like buying things? What about stealing? You
No,
don't really
I don't.
steal.
I used to steal. Well, you guys
got
don't.
caught.
Yeah, that's
I
why
haven't
when you
gotten
guys
caught
talk
yet.
about stealing, I'm like, you don't understand.
You don't understand.
What it's like. You don't kick it.
I am scared. I'm very scared of you
motherfuckers at the airport.
No.
You
I'm
guys-
stealing
yeah,
a lot. I stole a whole
you
sandwich at the airport.
You steal. I mean, but you steal like in general, right?
Yeah, my therapist was like, "Do you get like a rush?" I'm like, "No. I just don't want to pay for this."
But what do you steal? Like chapstick and shit?
No. These lips are dry. I would never waste good stealing energy on chapstick. No, I would. That's a good stealable item. Protein bar. At the airport, literally, I was with Nick and Matt, and I just hid it behind the phone, tap to pay.
Oh, nice.
Through the protein bar.
Nice.
Shoving it in their faces.
An
item
on
in the
cam?
Ring doorbell. Yeah. You like that? Bing! Didn't pay for that. Walked out with a protein bar. I ordered a burrito. Should I list my crimes?
You ordered a burrito on Uber Eats?
No. I'm in the airport. Let me just list my crimes for anyone.
You ate it and then
thinks
got on the
I ain't
plane?
shit.
Did you order a burrito, eat it, and then get on a plane? Leave a couple of bucks for the server, your number, your name, your new address?
Of course, yeah.
Start a new life with me.
Yeah, I'll be the guy in the mustache. And big glasses. No, I bought a burrito. I ordered a burrito from like this, New York 5-borough market. So it was like a big complex of restaurants.
At the airport?
Tightly packed at the airport. It's at like
Yeah.
LaGuardia or
Yeah, I've been to this.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
ordered a burrito, but there's just sandwiches on the shelf, like a library of sandwiches. Bestseller, New York Times. So I'm like, this looks good. The burrito's $17.99. That's why I'm like, let's make this a little fair.
Yeah.
All right? Yeah, one for you, one for me.
If you're gonna fuck me, you're telling me I can't fuck
telling
you?
me I can't turn you around and fuck you right back?
You just fucked me. I want to fuck too.
I gotta come now.
You think I wanted to come here
Now I'm horny.
only to get fucked?
Because you fucked me.
Now I'm horny, okay? Grew up in Boston.
I'm taking a sandwich. I thought we were doing New York. It's changed a little bit. It's just general mafia.
Supposed to be a progressive city, but you're still fucking all the poor people.
Cut that. Cut the thinking. Yeah, so I took a sandwich. I put it just right in my bag because I'm carrying a receipt at this point. I have receipt.
You got the golden ticket.
Yeah. Receipt of Jones. That's what they call me. And, anything could be written on that receipt, including the sandwich that I'm pilfering. So I put it in my bag next to the burrito. I think I, locked eyes with cashier who said, "Have a good day." I'm like, "You have a great day."
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And now I've paid a reasonable price for 2 entrees.
Yeah.
What am I paying for? Import? Is there a toll as it goes through security?
I think, you're eating a secure sandwich.
Oh, okay.
There's
no bums.
You
never
exactly.
know.
I had to put
This
that on the
sandwich
conveyor
is
belt too
guaranteed
every morning.
bomb-free.
That's what I don't tell you about the airport. Before they open, they're just scanning all the food.
Yeah. Hey, at a maximum, there's only 3 ounces of liquid in that sandwich.
Yeah.
You couldn't squeeze any more. It's not like one of these sandwiches you're going to bite into it and it floods Libya. That's what happened.
With
Guy ate a
someone with 4
non-secure sandwich filled with gallons upon gallons of water. You ever bite pencils or pens when you were a kid? Yeah, I didn't either. You ever someone be like, "Hey, can you give me a pen?" and they hand you one of those monstrosities?
Yeah, and you're like, "Whoa!
Oh God,
you freak!"
Yeah, I didn't ask for this.
Yeah, what is this?
Problem child.
Yeah.
I don't want to look a gift pen in the cap, but this is disgusting. It's still wet. Why'd you give me a wet with your mouth pen?
And it's damp from being in the pocket for a little bit. Oh, it's warm and wet. That's humid.
That was pre when kids knew they should be embarrassed about stuff.
Yeah, there was a kid who used to...
yeah, take it.
Do you ever have the kid that would reach into pick his butt?
I softened it for you. Pick his butt?
You ever have the butt picker in class?
No.
Dude, kids are so... we had a kid who would pick his butt.
Maybe it was me. I don't remember him. Yeah. Let me think on that.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't know.
No, it's like a smelling salt.
I'm ready for the test.
Yeah, we had a kid who would pick his butt.
I was a high-performing athlete.
Athlete.
I need a little pep.
And he would get poop sometimes. One time he got poop on the chalk. He got poop on the chalk.
He picked it with chalk?
No. You think he didn't fun dip himself. He went in and he
he got it on his hands.
He was picking his butt.
He was taking some
sometimes
frosting
when
off
you
the
pick your butt
cake.
as a kid, sometimes it's like something that's happening. Everybody's like, and it was like, oh,
he's picking his butt.
It's funny because you're like, oh shit, and he was fat and short.
Oh.
I mean, a blimp.
Yeah.
He was more of a round cartoon, like if someone in The Incredibles was fat.
He was letting out air.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you're like, I feel bad because nobody likes this kid. He's like awkward. He's fat, and then he got called, and then to write something on the board, and he left a little bit of poopy on the chalk.
So hold on, he's picking through his shorts.
Oh, he's picking his ass crack.
I know.
He's picking his butt.
Is it through his shorts?
It's like this.
Is it down the pen? Okay, he's literally fingering his ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoveling is what it turned out to be.
Yeah.
He was doing a lot of
Excavating.
excavation. Yeah.
You should have put down some more signs.
I know.
Say like it's going to take me a few
Didn't
minutes.
warn
There's
us,
a heavy
I know.
delay.
Close the road. Let this aisle be a you thing. I never sat right behind the guy, so
I'm going through something.
Look.
I'm discovering myself.
Yeah, it was so weird.
Somebody already has the bathroom pass.
And I'll tell you,
I just got to do it here.
It doesn't matter how cool you are. Kid who picks his butt it's not
Can't
really
come back from that.
redeemable.
No.
You got to be the first kid to land a kickflip, lose his virginity, be class president. There's so much you have to do to work against that.
Get a six-pack early.
There were those
Early.
kids, but it's because they were skateboarding all day at my school.
Yeah, not because
They were double cool then.
Yeah, they were
Not
double
because they were picking on your butt. That doesn't burn
They
many
were hitting
calories.
rails, grinding
they
benches.
They were picking lines.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, they were picking lines. It's going to be a sick line. You know? That's horrific. So he noticed there was.
No, I don't think anybody ever told me.
And how'd this end?
What?
How'd the saga end?
I don't remember. I think.
So people are like, guys, that guy's poop on the chalk.
Yeah, I think it was just a whisper.
Shit spears.
Shit's.
He's gonna use that as a
And then
weapon.
he ended up in Iran for student government in grade school.
I thought you said he ended up in Iran.
He ended up in Iran. He killed Osama bin Laden.
Oh.
Yeah, and then he killed him and went give him poop eyes.
Rested poop.
I ran for student government. I thought it was gonna be a cool thing, 4th grade, whatever. I'm like, whoa, this would be free period. We're gonna plan shit. And then it was me, one girl, and Poop Kid. I was like, no,
You can't possibly. You're making a mockery of the process.
I was excited. I show up to the desk and where the student government met. I'm the new intern. I'm like, this is gonna be fuck.
Yeah, it turns out the Olympics you qualified for was special. You're like, no, this is.
I didn't know.
Not what I thought this was. Man, did you wage a brutal muckraking campaign against him?
Oh yeah,
a little butt raking
he
campaign.
got me with the shit smear. He got me out.
He was like,
He put my
I am not ashamed of my past.
I'm like, he's self-actualizing.
He's going full Avatar. He's pooping. Just columns of shit swirling around him. Oh my God. He is the one true student body president. We're back. So he ran for student body president.
No, he was in it, but I didn't know he was in it.
What do you mean he was in it?
He was in student
How
government.
deep? How many knuckles?
Oh man, he'd been serving for years. It actually turned out to be a 21
So what was his
Jump
role?
Street campaign.
What was his
he was
role?
35.
He was the treasurer.
I don't remember.
He was probably the treasurer, hiding. That's where he hid the gold. He's like, hold on, we need funds. I gotta go withdraw from my
Max, could you
hidey
do
hole.
this anywhere else? Is the other people in the room part of
It's
it
the
for
only
you?
way to keep it safe.
Well, why do we have to be here?
I need a witness. You need to
Okay,
know I'm
but-
not skimming off the top.
We believe you.
No, you need.
You know what?
I'm an honest treasurer.
Take it from me. Take a little off the top. Some of those dollar bills are covered, and I don't want them in our system.
They're covered in corruption. They're covered in you.
Kids are already they're kind of dirty anyway. We don't need your shitty dollars in circulation. We're trying to buy money at the book fair. Okay? God.
You know, related to this actually, and disease. Speaking about all this shit, did you know eBay? This is a fun fact I found. I got a few fun facts for you.
Okay.
This is the fun facts for you section. eBay used to be. It used to be. Hold on, I have the picture of it so I can.
Shebay?
No. He-bay. They-bay.
Oh, that's a
They-bay.
good Doja Cat. Like a
What about E-they?
eBay? That's like an electronic
It's kind of
trans.
by and for, trans people. Before eBay was the auction website it's known as today, it was best known as being a source of information about Ebola.
Wow.
eBay.
That's
It's the bay you went to.
And then they were like, we should
dip
probably.
your cup in the knowledge of Ebola.
And they're like, we should probably start selling stuff.
We should sell some
To
stuff.
people who
we got
bid.
eyes. So how do we market these eyes? They're concerned about Ebola. What else are they
We
concerned
got them
about?
now?
Yeah.
Now how do we become who we are?
Affordable deck furniture.
I want Hannah Montana to become Miley Cyrus. People,
Used dirt bikes. That's what these people might be interested in.
have you heard of the term OBO? Oh, that's Craigslist. Never mind.
What's OBO?
Or best offer.
Or best offer.
Someone's
That's good.
like, 2-hand jobs OBO. You're like,
What are you selling?
it's Craigslist. That's the only thing sold. I had a hand. You ever have a hand? You like hand jobs?
Yeah, from time if they're sloppy. Well, sloppy toppy. You can't give me a dry heege.
I can't.
It's like going in a car wash, no bubbles.
I don't think I've ever received a dry heat.
Well,
It's like going in a car wash, no water.
yeah, I'm just getting hit with bristles.
Yeah.
Why are your fingers so bristly?
Yeah, you do a lot of pull-ups.
That's when I knew I shouldn't have fucked that mermaid. All right, folks. We'll see you next week. We're going to the Patreon. Charles, you got a fart? Get it on mic.
You press okay.
Anyway,
I-
you got any tall tales? Maybe,
I
maybe
guess,
tell a
maybe
tall
this-
tale, and then I got to
This
piss.
is just something that's really. See, how do you like it?
I mean, I got to piss.
This is something. You can piss now. Maybe I'll piss too.
Can I wait? I actually
I can get the
ranted about this when you were gone about you, so I want to say it to your face. You know, so we remain friends, so that you can have a proper way to defend yourself. I love when you have to go pee and you're like, "Hey, man, it's about health. You want me to die? You're
is-
asking me to shorten my lifespan." or chit chat with you.
Because we can keep chit chatting, but holding in the pee is one of the worst things you can do.
You say that a lot. So what? It holds.
Because I have to remind people because they don't remember. They always are like, "You got to pee again," and I'm like, holding it is very bad for
like
it.
hours. It's bad, not for like 20 minutes.
Look it up.
Tell me.
I don't know that, but I don't think you're correct.
You tell me. Okay, so you're just waving around this notion, and you have no data. You're a beta.
Well, you said 20 minutes.
Statistics. Okay, hold on. What do you think it is?
I think it's bad
and
to do that.
What health consequences are there to holding in your pee for so long?
I don't remember, but it's bad. Okay. Look it up.
Fair enough. Health.
Defects.
Right.
eBay
of holding in pee. The first search was grudges. Is that where you hold your grudges?
In my bladder?
Charles is he's very forgiving.
I hate that guy. Yeah. I got a real piss on my shoulder.
He's all right. Stop holding it in. 4 bodily functions you should just let out on transgender.org. Charles. Oh, my.
All the other domain names were taken.
This is your website? All right. Medical news today. Let's do that.
It says, hey, Zach. Took you a while to get here.
Have you ever gotten a UTI?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, I shouldn't tell you my theory about how guys can't get UTIs then. How it's harder for guys to get UTIs.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they have a longer urethra because it's in the dick, but maybe not for you.
Yeah, no. What is this shaft you speak of?
It's just a well.
Mine's kind of a button.
So we were talking pre-pod about a shaft. Can you define where that would be?
Is that an Urban Dictionary term that the kids are saying?
So you're saying there's between the bottom and the top.
But there's nothing there. So where would it go?
You're talking about the possibility
of
a middle shaft America? Sorry about that one. All right. In a healthy adult, occasionally holding in pee will not cause problems, but there may be some unwanted effects if it becomes a habit.
And that's what I do.
You do?
Yes.
All right. Well, you should do it on your own time. When the bladder fills about halfway with liquid, it signals the brain it's time to pee. Sometimes it's necessary to hold in urine. It may be difficult to access a restroom or a person, I don't know, maybe trying to do a podcast with his friend.
I let you go for...
That's what it says.
Whenever I say
Medical
I have
news
to
today.
pee, it's been 30 minutes.
There are no hard rules for how and when it is safe to hold in pee. Some people may be more prone to side effects. Possible side effects: pain.
Without love, pain.
Can't get enough pain, 'cause I like it rough. Number 2, urinary tract infection. This may lead to... don't drink enough liquids. Do you drink a lot of liquid? Because when I first tell people about your bladder, and I'm spreading the gospel,
Yeah,
far
what
and
the hell?
wide,
The whole scene knows how I piss.
I don't have anything
I'm
to
not
talk
for
about.
it. Yeah, do something else. You're dating a Jew. You got a lot to talk about.
No, she won't
Also,
let me.
Jesus Christ, it's not surprised you're not further ahead. I don't know.
Me too. They had a part. We'll talk about the service. I
Yeah.
went to the 3-hour service. They had a section where they prayed for people affected by the actors' strike.
Also, anybody else
I'm just
who may
gonna
have
leave that
gotten
there.
stuck in the rain? I know it was in a weird unexpected part of town.
They did say we
Our
tried
bad.
our best, but we couldn't hold it off. In the long term, number 3, back to bladder. Back to blue, back to bladder. Cause the bladder to stretch. If a person has a stretched bladder, extra measures such as a catheter may be necessary. Damage, Charles, to the pelvic floor. Okay. Some people accuse you of drinking too much water. What do you think about that?
Who are those people? And
I don't wanna
give
name
me their
names.
numbers. I'll call them individually and as a group.
I'll deliver a bucket of pee to
They'll
their
get
doorstep.
a FaceTime
A
and a
flaming-
Teams invite. I'll talk to them all. Pee time. Oh, yeah.
I really have to pee.
And I accept that. It's as easy as that, folks.
It's as easy as I'm sorry.
Let me ask you, how do you feel about this? Here's my little pet peeve that I have of the week. The peeve of the week.
Give me the peeve of the week.
I've been going to get a bacon, egg, and cheese every morning. Here's one pet peeve that I already told this guy. I walk into my bodega. It's not that great of a bodega. I walk in my bodega and know the guy who says, hey, you know.
How's it going?
It's not the greatest bodega.
Yeah.
It's the one where you'd never order food from this bodega.
Okay.
Because
I know what you mean.
You've been to the one.
Right. It looks more like an arcade store with the glass display.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a place you want to order.
And if
a
you
beef
do get a
patty.
sandwich, you're going to be like, this sucks. It's somehow flavorless, but there's a lot of things in this, but it all
Right.
tastes
How
like
long
this
is this
shit
under the
bread.
glass?
Yeah. What
Yeah,
is
it's no
this?
good.
This cutlet was the worst thing. Ordering a cutlet is sometimes the worst thing you can do at a bodega because it's been sitting there for like a month. One time I got an old cutlet. and he wrapped it up. So by the time that I left and I unwrapped it to eat it, it was brown lettuce. I was like, I don't know what I did to disrespect this guy's family. I don't know who he thought I was.
But now I'm going to fuck you.
But he sent a message, and it's been received.
It's time for me to now fuck you.
Yeah.
I will not steal from a
So
bodega.
I Molotov cocktail his car.
I want to make that very clear. I'll Molotov cocktail his car. I would never steal from a bodega. That's a man's business.
Can't steal from a bodega,
No,
especially because
no.
mine. The good thing about my bodega is it's all up.
Do you hear that? You're putting a little stank on bodega?
Do I?
You do. I like it.
Kind of New Yorker here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Real light
How do you say it?
Bodega. You're saying like bodega?
Oh, am I? How are you saying it?
Bodega. Yeah, so you're saying in my bodega.
Oh, wow.
You're putting some oomph.
Wow.
In the DE. My bodega.
My
You're a little bodego, aren't you?
what?
Bodego. Like the WAP. You're like a guinea greasy.
Oh, is that a slur for me?
Dago, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Wow, guess you need to brush up on your people so you can be offended on their behalf.
This is how
Offended on their behalf.
To be honest, last week when you said bodega, I got a little offended. Why don't you take that back and apologize?
I like a very drunk Italian guy try to threaten someone.
Getting fucking offended over here. Okay.
So you're at your bodega.
So I go to my bodega.
Get your bacon, egg, and
The
cheese,
sandwich-
your
well,
cutlet, that's a prehistoric
This is why I
cut of
like the
meat.
bodegas. The old guys who run the cashier, there's two of them.
Yeah.
One of them's always watching something very loud in Saudi Arabian. I don't know what it is. It's a soccer game.
Yeah.
It's a prayer.
Yeah.
It's, Saudi's next top idol. Very loud.
The
Doesn't
top-
look me in the eye.
Right.
But he eyes things. That the price is whatever they are. So I can get like a Celsius. He'd be like $1, and I'm like,
Oh.
these are $3.50 on the market.
Whoa.
Idiot! And so there are pros to this bodega, even though it doesn't have the best food selection.
Yeah.
Not the best drink selection.
It's kind of a duty-free outside of international waters.
Yeah,
Like they
it's
don't.
just a weird area.
It's kind of the opposite of the airport.
Yeah, you get some weird flavors of things that don't exist in the country.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, squirrel-flavored pistachios. I don't know how that's going to be.
Or like refilled ketchup bottles.
Yeah.
Like the seal's been broken, and there's. It's kind of like the monument, the Washington.
Yeah.
It's like the colors change midway
Yeah.
through. Cat? Is there a cat?
No. It's fine, though. You don't have to have a cat.
You don't have to have a cat.
Because sometimes you don't want that. I like to pet a kitty, but I also don't want to smell a cat.
Don't want to smell it.
In a bodega. I'm thinking about food here. I'm
Right.
not trying to get turned on.
Now you got me thinking about litter box.
Get me going.
Trying to make a few kittens, if you know what I'm saying.
Get me all hungry and horny at the same time. I'm liable to kill a man. Blame you two for it. You'll go to jail, not me.
I was at a bodega with a guy. They're like, so they're speaking Arabic.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but no,
what they were
then
doing?
whenever, yes, that's what I'm just quoting him. You know, I'm not doing a thing here. I'm just literally. Do you not know? That's a word. That's a few words. It's a whole sentence. So he's talking, but then he'll come to me and he'll be
It's
like,
actually a question.
he'll be. It's like perfect English, like $4. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. That's cool. So I think it's like the second generation, like the kid, like the mid-20s kid. So I heard a woman talking like we were just talking right now from Long Island. She was like, my son speaks Arabic. And the guy was like, wow. Like, what are you supposed to say? So cool. My son makes those same weird sounds.
He can do it.
He can do it too, and I didn't like it at first, but he's my son.
He's my son. I love it. I
love
kicked him
him.
out for a year, came back, and,
Assalamu alaikum to him.
Assalamu love him, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, assalamu.
You guys ever say that?
Assalamu, live, laugh, love.
I mean,
So it was so
kinda the
funny
same.
just to hear him like, oh yeah, very
Yeah.
cool.
Did he say it in an endearing way? They could be that voice can be that accent can be
yeah.
very
it
endearing.
sounded sarcastic to
so-
me.
Nah,
So,
that's great.
Wow, like so patronizing. Oh, cool. My cousin married to dumb bitch. So just like you,
So we both have
we
same.
both, small world. Yeah. But the day it was your birthday. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thanks.
The day was 9/11, the day of Charles' birth. No coincidence. He arrived on one of those planes like Superman. He was dropped in a cornfield in Queens.
In the middle of the bodega.
Yeah, in the middle of a bodega. First few years of my life, I thought it was a cat.
I grew up next to the Aquafinas. I slept in a frigid
My
night.
bedroom was just the top shelf where people couldn't reach the water.
Lower where the employees kept their lunch. You ever see that part of the fridge?
When the
Sometimes
employees'
people
lunch
would
hour?
try to buy my bed.
Yeah.
It was a big ordeal. But it was 9/11.
Oh, yeah, I
and so
forgot.
maybe he was psyched about it, but he knew what day it was, and he was like,
Oh,
"Now is
he's
not
trying
the
to be like,
time
stay bummed today.
stay bummed." That's a big awareness campaign in the Arabic-speaking community. Hey guys, remember in the newsletter, hey, stay bummed. Okay, hashtag stay bummed today.
There's a lot of other days to be happy.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
today-
we have 364 to be happy. This is not one of those days, my friends. Hashtag stay bummed. If you're anywhere in financial district, hashtag try hard. Weep.
Show tears.
Show tears.
Constantly.
Yeah. Watch your back. A lot of people think that we're hiding things. We're not. We're only hiding our tears.
Yeah.
They should be shown.
And sorrow. Show your sorrow.
Show your sorrow.
Today.
Hashtag show your sorrow. He's using way too many hashtags. Hashtag stay bummed. Hashtag show your sorrow.
Say never forget when people walk in and leave.
Hashtag I'm sorry.
Hashtag was not part of my region even.
But still, I'm for what happened in general.
yeah, I'm very sorry.
To hear. I'm sorry to hear about it. I'm one of the good ones.
Clip it.
Clip it, rip it, dip it,
Stick it.
stick it.
Push it. Pip it. Lick it. Tit it.
Poop on the chalk.
And write your dreams away. So I was in this boat. I went into this bodega. I'm going in.
Oh, sorry, yeah. It was
Yeah,
right in the middle.
no, we're back. I'm keeping us on track, Zach. I'm keeping Zach on track.
Okay.
We're back on track with Zach.
Charles is throwing it back.
Throwing it back.
No, I didn't have any.
Throwing it back on track with Zach. I'm your host, Zach.
I'm Charles.
I'm the guy who introed and is the segment. So this week, I'm out of groceries. I'm too lazy. I'm
You're
not going to go
addicted,
get
dude.
groceries. Yeah, I'm addicted to buying groceries. So I'm going to do a bacon, egg, and cheese for breakfast. I'll get groceries on Friday when I get paid.
Get the energy to buy groceries. How are you going to buy groceries? You have no energy.
Exactly.
That's the loop I get stuck in. I'm like, I'm too hungry to go buy groceries.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
can't
go.
move.
Gotta eat out.
Yeah, I
Gotta
gotta
treat
eat out.
myself.
Right. But there's only so many nutrients you can glean from your girlfriend's pussy. You got to get a sandwich.
yeah.
You got to get a bacon, egg, and
Burns
cheese.
calories
Right,
too from all
right.
that throwing up.
Yeah.
Uh,
God, can you believe it down there?
guy who has no idea he's closeted gay. You guys like eating pussy? You like throwing up that many times? Huh?
I will say, I don't have to go for runs nearly as much now that
Keeps
I'm
me
throwing
skinny.
up constantly.
Yeah. So I've been going in there, and there's like a son who's maybe like older, like my age or whatever. He's always
Yeah.
in like too tight. Like, remember? Did you ever see 50 First Dates? The brother was in like too tight of tank tops all the time. That was like his character.
Too tight tank top?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean,
The joke is like he's
I
always,
know a guy.
and then eventually he's in like a mesh tank top, like towards the end of the movie.
German club.
Yeah, so this guy's the same thing. He's always wearing short shorts, like soccer shorts. Too tight. He's like chubby, but like he thinks he's big. And he's
really
like-
trying to show the
His
arms.
only job is to sit on a crate and watch YouTube in Arabic. And then occasionally I'll be the only guy at the bodega that orders a sandwich, and he'll make it. He'll
Okay.
make it bad.
Okay.
And he made it bad like 3 days in a row.
Yikes.
Like sometimes there wasn't even bacon on one of the hemispheres on Thursday, and I was like, come on, dude.
I need some coverage.
You put one strip on one hemisphere?
crust to crust is a must.
He always gets an attitude when I go in because he's sitting down watching, I don't know what he's watching.
Football.
Can't understand it, I'll tell you that. And but I walk in, I'm like, hey, I'll do bacon. I talked to him on the crate. I'm like, and he
Pokemon.
goes,
Oh.
he threw his arms up at me. I'm
Wow.
like, buddy, what kind of nepotism is this? Make me a sandwich. It's your one job. Call it the bacon, egg, and cheese is what this guy sounds like I order. And then, but I have to do it because I have to give. If I didn't have a timer,
Right.
Because I have to just run back to work, eat this thing.
So you put on an apron, get a spatula, do it yourself.
Yeah, I get behind the
Run back
I
there.
go. This is like
He goes, yeah.
kitchen nightmares. Yeah,
Arabic kitchen nights.
but I was like, what's this guy's problem? But I don't have enough time to be like, hey man, what the hell? Like you're making it bad.
Okay.
And I have to say bagel every time because he always puts it on a roll. I come in every day.
That's
It's
tough.
how much he doesn't pay attention when I come in. And I go bagel. He goes bagel. And then I'll come back and sometimes I'm like, it's on a shitty roll. But anyway, how do you like? This is what has been happening to me.
I feel like
and
this always happens to
on
you.
Friday, the dad was there.
Am I right?
As a guy I've never seen before, and I go bacon, egg, and cheese. This guy gets all pissy, and he goes, "I'll do it." Best bacon, egg, and cheese I've ever had in my life.
He came
I
off
wanna
the
be like,
throne.
put a little pride in it.
Yeah. Step aside, Prince.
Yeah, let the man who earned this
Let
place.
the sandwich king come through.
Amazing.
That's great.
I don't know. I'm just saying. How do you feel about somebody who like you're not caring, you're not trying?
How do I feel about that?
Yeah, I'm getting to the age where I'm like, I want to be like, hey man,
Give a damn.
give a damn.
Pay it forward. Make me a good sandwich. I have a good day.
I don't know, but yeah,
I don't
my-
report you to the ice. Calls him the ice.
the cubes. You want me to get the cubes in here? Huh?
I'll break out the whole tray.
Feeling a little cold.
I'll swat
you know
your
what
ass.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Little
never
breeze
forget their number.
rolling
It's
in.
tattooed
Somebody
on my
leave
arm.
a freezer open? Do I hear ice?
What's that noise? Sounds like ice. Extra bacon, please. Everything bagel toasted.
I don't know, man.
you know
I feel
what
like
I mean.
whenever I get bad service, I'm like never expecting great service. I usually feel like I get decent service, or like I don't. Well, you're saying the face to face, he's already throwing attitude at you.
Yeah, I'm like, what did I do to this guy?
Maybe
it's like
you
it's
just
my
have a
fault.
resting kind of like I'm gonna be a problem face.
Maybe. I mean, I'll be.
Do you wearing the hat backwards in these situations? You got the douche cloak on?
Nope.
No.
It's like.
Okay.
It's like.
What are you wearing?
I wear like a t-shirt.
Is it your fault?
Yeah. What am I asking
I'm
for?
investigating
Huh?
whether you're asking for
He's
it.
negging me, so maybe it's my skirt.
Right.
Look, this is all
Are
I
you
wear.
bending over to pick up chocolate bars?
T-shirt from Target.
Yeah, hot. Keep going. Uh-huh.
Red G-string that my girlfriend lets me wear every day. It helps me stay productive when something's up my ass. Fishnets, high heels.
Okay. I don't see the problem.
Yeah.
And this guy's staring at you.
This guy's being a dick to me.
Hey, you want sandwich? It will go straight to ass, and then I won't be able to help myself. If that ass grows any more.
I guess I'll just take a spindrift.
I will spin you around. You get my drift? I guess. Dude, the kids I babysit always want Prime. They always want caffeine beverages. Logan Paul drinks
I
it.
had some Prime.
He's a superhero now.
Yeah, Logan
He's
Paul.
a YouTuber, and now he's kind of a ripped, hot guy. That's like the ideal life track of these kids.
Yeah.
They want to start with unboxing toy videos, playing Minecraft online,
and then become really hot and marry a supermodel.
and then learn to fight professionally. That's what they want. Some of these knuckleheads, huh? Keeping it light.
you want to tell jokes to nobody forever.
I had to
That's
tell
what
him.
we
I had
wanna
to tell one of these kiddos. He keeps going, your mom's this, your mom's that. I'm like, hey, where are the scissors? He's like, with your mom. Now, I'm obviously hilarious, so you laughed. But he's saying it a lot. So much that I started giving it back to him. I started being stern. I didn't say your mom, because then he could report it. And then she's like, what'd you say? What'd you say about me? Sorry. Enough of this disparaging of this holy woman, which I hope to deflower. There, I said it. I hope to deflower you. Cut it. Keep it. Oh, we don't have enough fame or money to cancel us. What are they going to do? Continue to not watch? I'm fine with that. So I had to I've been like, hey, dude, that's not funny. He's like, do you think that's funny? Your mom? He's like, no. I'm like, why are you saying it? And he's like, because it's shocking or something. And I was like, I'm like, that's stupid. No one's going to like you if you just only say your mom. I'm like, you're not going to have friends. Like, if I was 8 years old and you kept saying this to me, I'd be like, this guy's an idiot.
Ooh, how do you take that?
He was like, oh, your mom's an idiot. He just went right through him. Right past his little head. Yeah, but I'm like, you don't have to be like on 11 trying to roast me with the same phrases over. Like, you can just be. You can just hang out. You don't have to like try to get me all the time.
I like a strategy. Getting people's fun.
And then they took they wouldn't do what I said for the first 6 times. Like, I kept, hey man, clean the table. Stop watching TV. I'd grab them and be like, well, stop! You never let me do anything. Or some
get out of here.
Stupid thing.
These kids are not worthy of your time.
No.
And you need to pay
For those reasons,
more
I'm
money.
out.
OBO.
Molly keeps
Or bunch of
asking- Molly keeps asking me to ask for a raise. I might. With increasing subway fares and my girlfriend's lavish lifestyle, I have come to a fork in the road, so to speak. And I can either watch one of your kids for the same amount of money, but I can't be responsible for the other.
If it's bull, I've gained experience, skill, and know-how in the industry.
So I told the kids, I'm like, hey, I choose to come back. I was like, I could just not come back. You guys know that. I'm not like just here, Because they joke about, like, I'm eating dinner with them. He's like, hey, pretty nice getting a free dinner. And I'm like, shut up. Be cool, dude. And I'm like, or he's like, you're getting paid to eat dinner. And I was like, I don't charge your mom, for the record, when I'm eating dinner with you guys. The mom was like, a tasty dinner.
She was the mom was there?
Diffuse it. Yeah. She's like, do you want to stay for dinner?
Oh, you eat with them?
I eat with them.
Whoa.
Sometimes. Free meal.
Wow.
I'm hungry. And then I go out.
You're getting too close, kid.
I know.
This is the part of when the police goes into the gang undercover and then you show up at the precinct with a face tattoo. And I'm like, Zach!
Are you forgetting the mission?
You're in too deep.
You're trying to keep.
I let that penis piercing go, but a face tat is hard to tolerate. You have a wife. And you nanny 2 kids still with this job. All right.
Bravo. I had nothing to say, but
Cut it.
bravo.
Keep it.
Cut it. Wah, wah, wah. We should do more sound effects.
Yeah, I appreciate. Yeah, we should get Santiago in the corner with the soundboard.
Yeah, we should.
It would just be sentences he says, but on loop. See what I'm saying?
You guys want to eat after this? All right, what else do we got? So we were talking about the kids. That was it. You talked about Arabic bodega.
Oh, let me tell you this. I
Okay.
have to pee soon, so I got to pee again. I tried a standing desk this week.
Okay.
It does change your life. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It changes everything. Very
Yeah.
productive. And it happened to me a couple of times where I've been I was really on top of everything at work, and my boss called me to do a little helicopter boss, and I was like, are you calling about this? And he was like, I didn't even know that was going on. And I was like, well, maybe because you're so high up in your helicopter, you don't see what the people on the ground are doing.
Uh-huh.
And I got news for you.
Losing a lot of good men down here.
A lot of bloodshed.
A lot of brain cells and semen are leaving my body. I can't take it anymore.
I'm coming. I didn't know this was my
I'm
king.
getting drained from all ends. I'm angry after work. I can't do a podcast anymore. I'm just mad. I can tell you this about the when I was on this flight. This was crazy. I've never heard this before on a flight. Proposed. Okay, so
no.
no.
Somebody proposed on your flight?
No. Sorry.
Well. Now the story's going to be not as cool.
You're right. No, it's I've never seen such a proposition between 2 strangers before. That's the lead into the story. So we're getting on the plane, and there's this husband and wife in the aisle in middle. And so this other woman, stranger to them, needs to get into the window seat. So she's like, oh, I'm right there. And the guy in the aisle is like, you just want to climb over us?
Oh, yeah. Somebody's done that.
Yeah.
Classic.
Someone's done that to you? I was like, oh, my God. I've never seen this.
I think I woke up to somebody doing it. Somebody going by.
Really?
Somebody
doing
that. They're tarantulaing you. You meet them face to face.
Their stingers out.
Ah!
No.
You're hard. No!
Well, I don't know about you, but when I'm at the airport, my crotch isn't ready to be face to crotch with somebody. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I might be stinky.
Yeah.
Airport I'm unshowered. I got bedhead. I don't want to be waving my guilty crotch across someone's eye level. They know. They know I didn't shower. They know I jerked off beforehand and didn't mop up.
I knew I didn't shower.
I thought, and the girl was like, "No, could you get up?"
Nice, good
Yeah.
for her. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't. Well, that guy's being a weirdo.
I don't know.
I guarantee you this: he's perfected how to sniff without making any noise. Because he was.
He's
Keep a
hollowed
straight
out
face,
his nose. He has no hair, no boogers.
He makes it obvious. Does it to his mouth. What'd you just do? Nothing. I had a lot of drool.
I have waking sleep apnea.
You see that Joe Biden video? I don't know if it's. I honestly, this could be me reporting on fake news. Sorry,
Yeah,
folks.
yeah.
But there is a video. It seems real. Sorry if it's wrong. I didn't go to Snopes.
Snopes University. 4 years in truth checking and fact checking.
But there's it's
The
a
final
video.
exams, they just throw things at you like Fruit Ninja. Fake, disproven, 1968.
It's a video of Biden and some girls like at
Meet
a meet like meeting him in a big, I don't know, looked like a big event like a dinner or whatever. And she has like the phone right here, but it's recording.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes in and goes,
Oh.
and she goes, no, it's a video. And he's like, oh.
All right. No, I've not seen that video. That's very funny.
I feel like it should get, if it was real, maybe it'd get like extreme attention, right? So maybe it was fake.
I don't know.
Well, she could have been filming it and he didn't, and then in post she added
Right,
something
done
to
a
go
little movie magic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's because I feel like if that was caught, that'd
I'd
be...
like to analyze the
Cuomo,
WAV file. I'll
Yeah.
download it, analyze the WAV file.
Yeah.
Let me get into my detective's chair.
Yeah.
Start analyzing that WAV
We're
file.
back on track with Zach. Let's
We're
analyze
back on
this.
track with Zach, throwing it back with Zach and Zach.
Zach and
The
Zach.
Zackening is upon us. All right, baby, I'm back in Zach.
Do you want me to read you
Lives
random
Matter.
history facts? Or do you guys?
No, I had
oh,
another
you
thing
want-
about
oh,
that third thing.
Oh, the plane?
Or the plane thing. Yeah, I was wondering if this is just a joke premise, but I was wondering if that's that's how they find a third. They're like, all right, we'll book the aisle in the middle, see who's down, start putting out feelers.
You want to scooch on by?
You know, we'll sniff.
Climb over?
We'll start sniffing, see what we like. If they're like, yeah, okay. Oh, nice to meet you guys.
And then halfway through, right? So I noticed you're going to Ohio. Business or pleasure? Or would you be open to both? My name's John Johnigan. This is my wife, Janisha.
Royland Jenkins.
Royland Jenkins, Janisha. Do you always wear sweats on a plane, or you just happy to sniff me?
Hey, get that puss so ripe. You leave you sleep next to bananas? What's going on? How you ripen that puss up?
Is that fruit fly
Hey,
thing?
let me tell you, my NyQuil kicked right in as soon as you wafted past me.
I never met a girl with such a sweet-smelling...
Jesus Christ. What else did I have? Went to service.
Yeah, how was Jewtown?
Shana Tova.
How was acting Jew this weekend? You had it's like you had jury duty.
I was
had
deep in.
Jewy duty.
I was deep in.
I was in, brother.
I almost didn't make it out. I almost bought land in Crown Heights. They were about to give it to me.
A minivan started
They were
driving
about
around.
to just give
turning
it to
on.
me. You see?
My nose is big enough.
I do think that does help. When I walk into a temple, they're like, welcome.
Well, put your arms up at me, but you
can
think it
round
helps.
up. You can round up with
Yeah,
me.
I can round
You know,
up.
you can round up.
I mean, you're already there.
Well, round up. You're a .98. Okay. No,
Like,
but it was
IMAX
nice.
3D with this kid.
It was nice. I mean, we went to 2 services. One was on Friday for like an hour and a half,
Uh-huh.
and then one was on. We showed up kind of late, and then one was on.
You guys get
Saturday.
hammered or high or anything?
No,
Okay.
no.
Nah.
I think I had a glass of wine or something before
Alright.
the service. But yeah, man, the music is great. I like the music a lot. It was 3 hours on Saturday morning.
That's a lot. Is your lady into it? Or
Well,
is she
she's
also
like- she's into
"Ugh."
it. Near the end, it was nice to recap with her because I didn't know how she was feeling during. But in the end, she was like, "Dude, there were parts of that where they're just like looking at the Torah, kind of mumble singing, and I'm just like, what are we doing?" And when we were late on the way, so she fluctuates because her mom's a rabbi, big thing for her. So it was nice to see what's happening, what they're up to. You know what I mean? Enemies closer.
Yeah.
No, but
Sounds like they're gaining land.
it was nice.
They're getting some of my friends. I
No,
like
and
it.
actually, in the 3-hour service, it was at this temple on Eastern Parkway,
Mhm.
and it used to be a theater or something. So like the chairs are,
Oh, nice.
but it's like a rundown theater. Yeah, but it has the cushy
Yeah.
seats at least. And there's like big columns of just like rotting like wood or something. It looks like a war recovered. It looks like we're in
Whoa, like
Poland.
they're still in the
Yeah, it's
We have to
crazy.
be very quiet.
It's kind of cool though, because like some of it's nice and some of it's not nice. So it's a nice juxtapose. But music was good. I mean, you went to church as a kid, right? You've heard Christians singing. It's not very rousing. I think in the order of like fun music, this is what I determined. It's white church, pretty far down here below the table. Reformed Jewish service, black church.
Yeah.
all the way up here. It's
Well, it
it's in
seems
the
like-
they're like
it seems like
da,
Jew-
da, 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 da. You
yeah,
you
but then
get a
you see
little
those
clappy.
TikToks where they like remix and they have their own
No,
music
it's-
and they're
yeah.
like, oh, whoa, whoa. You're like, whoa, is that the soccer? Like, they're getting
Oh,
into
are they
it.
doing soccer stuff?
Well, like there's
Is this at parties?
This is like I've only seen it on TikToks where it's like they get really it's like a party.
It's not at a party. It's TikTok.
It's TikTok. Let's be honest. Where it was TikTok.
I tried to do this joke on stage after going to the services. It didn't really work because I realized not a lot of people know much about Judaism.
Mm-hmm.
So do you know what year it is according to the Hebrew calendar? 5,784
Okay.
is what the current year is, which is I like that they do it separate. I don't know what it's based on, but it's like 3 times, it's been 3 times more time than we have experienced since Christ.
I was thinking about the guy who
Christ.
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 How did they come up with that, by the way? Like, when he died, were they like, it's been a year? And he's like, let's count like that.
Yeah.
I'd like to
You guys want to get it going again?
count.
It was already going. Well,
Yeah.
let's get it going
We kinda
again.
stopped it for him.
Yeah.
And what we were basing it off of.
So what I was trying to do is like I think that's the most Jewish thing that I've ever heard is we're like, yeah, it's 2023, and they're like, it feels way longer than that. It's been at least 5,784.
My legs are killing.
My legs are killing me. I'm tired. I need a nap.
Hungry. I'm hungry, and I have a stomach ache. It's
Right.
been 5,000
Yeah.
years.
I need to take a break.
Come on.
Yeah, that joke didn't really work. I mean, it worked with like one person who was
One
Jewish.
Jew.
One Jew. Yeah.
It's good to get a Jew though and a laugh.
Yeah, it was kind of nice. I got to kind
Not
of
to
be
just-
Jewish for the day. I went to 3 hours of service. You know, I felt Jewish
were,
enough.
21
And
Jew
I was
Street.
Yeah. Yep. I do think this was nice. Okay, so when I feel like when I'm in New York, I'm living this life where it's just kind of a grind, and you try to get out of that mindset, but it ultimately sucks you in. You're like, this does kind of stink.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
some aspects.
Yeah,
of trying
course,
to
of
you know,
course.
edit and do all these things you got to do. Make no money.
Yeah, because you're not. Yeah, you're
no
not,
real promise of success.
Yeah, you're
It's
seeing
not
other
just-
people like kind of just go and camp, like go on vacations and stuff, and you're like,
or people like having success with their careers. We're like, I'm not doing either. So
yeah,
no
that's what I think
vacation,
too.
no success.
Yeah,
Which
where you're
one?
like being right there. Yeah,
That's a third
That's where it
path.
gets you.
Yeah. I'm picking my own ass here.
And no poop to be found.
Shitting on the job.
Can't even find any poop in my ass. I'm empty everywhere.
I'm looking knee deep for bits.
I'm all zeros on the board.
Can't find any bits. So it's nice to get out and like I went to Oregon and Washington with Nick, and I was thinking about how it's just so much easier to not like feel the urge to smoke or just like you're just being you're just in a different spot. You're enjoying life more. You're doing something new. And so there is value, I think, when I'm in this 3-hour service. I'm getting bored. Like they're speaking a different language. It goes backwards. The book I'm opening from the other end. I'm a little disoriented. So sometimes I'm just like, I'm uncomfortable, but that's okay. You know, it's like practicing that.
Yeah.
It was like an invitation to be like, no, discomfort's fine.
Mhm.
It's just cool to be here, listen to
Yeah.
the music, look at the building.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
That's
I
cool.
used it to meditate. And so it was kind of funny that they're like, what'd you think of the service? And I'm like, well, it taught me how to cope with the pain of life. Delivered to me by this service.
Oh, us too. Molly? I gotta pee.
Cool.
You have
Buddy,
more?
I don't know. I just wanted to talk about it.
No, I'm saying like, yeah. Do you want to? I can.
I don't
try-
have any more right now.
I'm bursting at the tip. I'll tell
Go.
you that. Okay.
I don't want you bursting at the tip anymore. So, yeah, otherwise I would just, like, if there were, like, silent prayer portions, I would just meditate during. So it was a nice mindfulness thing of just, like, yeah, you're in the moment. You have to tolerate discomfort. You just be as a person. It's kind of funny that that's, like, a benefit of church, but it shits on church. It's like, no, it's so
Yeah.
bad that you have to be okay with being in a bad thing. That's how boring and bad it is.
Yeah, it shows anybody like there are other ways.
Yeah, if it
It's
doesn't
still-
kill you, it'll make you stronger.
It's funny to
Go
think
to
that
church.
church does not. I mean, they progress with like bands and stuff like that. But I think about when I went as a kid, and you're very bored as a child. So then
Yeah.
as an adult, and you're like, oh, it still hasn't really improved, huh? It's been all those years, and it's.
I thought I
still-
just didn't get it because I was a kid.
Yeah, but I'm trying, and it is boring.
Yeah.
This is brutal.
Yeah.
I'll take an ad break, please.
My parents would sneak off to brunch. They'd like drop us off at the service, and then they'd come back wiping eggs off their mustaches.
It was
Like,
crazy.
where were you?
Easter egg bunny came back real pissed, throwing eggs. It was a war. It was a holy war.
It's crazy.
We lost your grandmother.
We smote him. We smote him back to hell.
The eggs, you don't want any of these. Too much pepper.
Yeah, you want any rabbit? We cooked them
pink.
up. It's good.
He's a peep.
I hate Peeps. Do you like Peeps?
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Every year. Well, I only have them like once a year. So
I
when
hate,
I have them
I
once
hate
a year,
that
I'm like,
much marshmallow. But you like the Lucky
love
Charms, just
marshmallow.
clouds.
Marshmallows are great.
Cloud only Lucky
I
Charms.
love throwing big marshmallows into friends' mouths.
Yeah, we were doing a lot of mouth throwing in my.
Yeah, it's fun.
yeah.
People forget. It's like
It
a
was
game of
very
cat-
fun.
It is
Yeah.
fun. Because you gotta be like,
There were other people were like somewhere else.
Yeah.
me and Charles just were like,
I
hang back,
started
hang back.
it too. Whenever you're alone with the guy
Yeah.
and there's a grape around,
Throw something in his
you
mouth.
just go, yo,
Oh.
dude.
Huh?
You.
You?
And every
You
guy's always like,
accept?
dude.
Come on, dude. You open right up.
Dude. And then you go, that was perfect. Ah, it bounced out.
Here, just use this one. Wash it off.
No.
I don't want to waste grapes. I'm just trying to have fun. Yeah, you were like leading me. You're like, I'm gonna walk. Go. Blink.
It's so fun to
It's
set
so
around.
rewarding to get
It's
it.
the best. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's perfect. It went to my throat.
You're playing with fire. Yeah. Swish. My friend died. I got a full swish. Oh, it's so fun to throw stuff in friends' mouths. Molly was dude. Molly is very good at. She knows that I don't really get annoyed with her, unlike other partners have. So she just feels like she has free reign to like tickle me at any point, and she does it at the best points, or like throw shit at me. So we go to get popsicles, right?
After ceremony.
No,
This is post Russia.
no. This is just later at night.
Pre-Raj.
Later at night, we smoked a
Okay.
joint. Our throats are burning. I go to get popsicles. She has this like box of popsicles. So I don't know what flavor she wants, so I want to present her with all the flavors. So I grab it out of the freezer, and like the box is already ripped open. Dump it on her. Dump all the popsicles on her. She squeals like a little piggy. I come right there. Frost those popsicles. How was your night? No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to my mom,
And
father.
everybody else is
and everybody else listening. So I throw these popsicles on her, and she like really involuntary. And that's how I react when I get tickled. Like if she just my muscle spasm.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, just when you tickle me, I lose control. And she got me in the middle of me saying control. So I was like, I lose control. Oh, it was so perfect.
then you guys both
she
laugh
put popcorn in my mouth. Babe, it's too much.
Punched you in the face, called you a fag. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sack tap.
Yeah.
That's right.
Bean dip.
Yep.
You ever do that to a
Smell
girl?
it.
You ever bean dip a girl on accident? Was bean dip a popular thing?
Bean dip?
It was whatever. It was different per state.
that what they call
I
it,
was
the
in
butt
Arizona, it's near Mexico. It was a
Hey,
bean
it's
dip.
bean dip.
Yeah. Well, you do this to somebody's
Everyone thought he
tit.
killed himself. Turns out that weird kid didn't kill himself.
Bean dip. What's up?
Hey, man.
Frijoles.
It was Arizona. You got to
This-
remember.
Yeah, this. You do that to
Oh,
a kid in
yeah,
like high
yeah.
school, middle school. We called it bean dip.
Yeah. Well, describe for the audio listeners.
You go under. You lift
scoop.
up on the man boob. Yeah, you scoop it like a
You got
Tostitos.
Tostito scoop.
Under the boob.
There we go.
And it would be more
I wanted to
embarrassing
get the
to
ad read
the
in.
kids that were chubby because you actually had something to pick onto.
It was
Go
a little
bean dip,
weird.
and
Yeah.
you jiggle their tits.
Uh-huh.
And then sometimes too many guys would get so used to hanging out with guys all the time that with like a girl that would be in the hang, they would accidentally bean dip just out of muscle memory.
And then you realize she is like other girls.
Yeah.
She gets mad. She gets mad at the bean dip. That
Tell you one of the-
guacamole was not for everyone.
Yeah. I'm dating Ryan. He's a quarterback. I hang out with you because
So you
you're close to him.
accidentally bean dipped.
No, I was asking you if you've ever bean dipped.
Okay.
I've done that to my girlfriend, and she gets pissed.
Yeah, and Molly also goes for my nipples all the time.
Oh, that's
Just beep,
tough.
beep.
Oh, jeez. Your girlfriend sounds like she's trying to
She's a
torment
little,
you.
yeah, she is. She's a little imp. I called her a little. You're such a devil, aren't you?
How'd you take that?
I didn't mean to say it like that. You ever have this when you're high? Your tone misfires, so you say something in the different
Yeah, of course.
emotion or something
Yeah.
than you were trying to. I'm like, oh, I know I sounded really pissed, but I was trying to be like silly.
Trying to be goofy,
I just
yes.
misfired.
Yeah.
Just boo, went out the muzzle wrong.
You ever say this happened to me? This is just another thing in faux pas where I felt like I was with somebody, just a couple of dudes hanging out, and there was like a hot girl that walks by, and our buddy was like, "Hey, you ever cross the street to like look at a girl's butt? Like you're walking, you're like, I'll cross the street, I'm going the same way, may as well check out a butt."
Why not?
And this guy goes, "What?"
The one rule about butt club is you don't talk about butt club.
Yeah, exactly. And he was like, you like
Shh,
checking a pair of tits. And then
Yeah.
I tried to lighten the mood, and I go like, "Yeah, follow him home." And he's like, "Yeah, what? What is this?"
Is this a comic or a random guy?
It's a couple of comics. I don't
Okay.
want to, the past has taught me. This is where you.
Who is it? Tell me right now.
No,
cut
these are hot.
I'm gonna cut it.
No, you're gonna use this against me somehow.
And cut. We're back. Oh my God, those two paintings look like ghosts.
Oh wow! I thought
Jesus
you were gonna-
Christ.
Yeah, it looks like
You
when
see
the
those?
Yeah, it looks like Jeepers Creepers.
You see those too? That's a fun bit.
I don't know what you're
it's a
talking
fun life
about.
bit I've been doing. If someone's like, "Do you know her?" I'm like, "You see her too?" I did that at a family. Well, it was the funeral, but the family reunion.
Jeez.
And there was there's like people you haven't met because there's like distant people.
Uh-huh.
And so someone's like, "Who is that?" And I'm like, "So you can see her as well." Big laugh.
It got a laugh.
It got a laugh. Yeah.
Okay.
It got a laugh. Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, I'm lying to you, but it got a laugh.
Okay, sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were we saying?
You tabbed me as
Oh, I was telling you,
Oh,
smear the queer.
smear a queer.
Well, we had a. It's the game. You have the ball, and the guy with the ball, you gotta like run him down. So, dude, it was. I mean, we had like packs of 15 to 20 kids in a swarm.
Yeah.
Like chasing
What do they call that?
someone down a A swarm of kids?
Yeah.
I don't know. A chorus of a chorus of babes. I don't know.
A bro.
A glob.
A broop.
A boy glob.
A glob.
A blob. A blob of boys.
Yeah.
And a few rough around the edges girls would be in this blob chasing you. And I remember I took down, some of the fast kids.
Yeah.
If you could take down a fast
Yeah,
kid, it
then
was
you're
almost as good
yeah,
as being a fast kid.
Yeah.
So, dude, he was carrying the ball. He was like running as fast as he could, and I sprinted up to him and just arm around the neck,
Whoa.
like horse collared him, and I took him down like wah, too hard.
Oh, really?
I was like yeah, and some people were like, "What, dude?
You smeared that queer.
Yeah, a little too much
Smear on that
too
queer.
much smear on that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A bagel, a lot of cream cheese. Is anybody going to eat
Damn
it?
Just leave some for the rest of us.
So then it was the thing. Like, did you have to say sorry?
No,
to the
it wasn't.
kid?
I mean, he was.
Taylor.
He didn't
I'm
want to
sorry.
seem like a pussy either.
Oh wow.
So it was kind of like, dude, I'm fine. But it's like, Jesus Christ.
nice. Sorry, man.
And then we bumped dicks. So you never ran around and tried to get tackled by a blob of boys?
I think
That's weird. It's weird you didn't do that.
we called that church.
Yeah. Wing! Shing!
I love doing that, but nobody gets it. Sometimes I've done this where somebody does like that. That's the game I play when I hear like punchlines that are kind of cheesy, like a roast and a punchline. Like, and then I said, we'll be at shows, I'll be like, nice. And I've done it sometimes when you guys aren't around. I'll do like Brendan, they're like, right? And I'm like, no.
No, you're not supposed to agree.
I don't actually
You're not supposed
think
to
this
agree.
Yeah. And I'll go, and they're like, oh, she's killing. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no. That's not a
that's
sentence.
fine.
She is killing.
That's best case.
I'm kidding. The women of New York are much funnier. Very, very funny.
Well, they get a lot of stage time.
Yeah, they do. What the fuck? Would you be
Practicing.
getting on stage if you had your jokes in my body? If we put my jokes in your body, I'd be at the top. What are we talking about? Smear the Queer. So what? Oh, that was the story.
Oh, no, we had an assembly.
About Smear the Queer?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
how to?
Yeah, she's like, we got to find him. We got to locate this guy and smear him. No,
Started a campaign.
She's like, we will need to rename it. It's already a violent game that they banned it. They had a big.
Oh, wow.
She's like, I hear a game has been being played, and we all knew she was going to say it. And we're like, say it, fucking say it, say the name of the game. Smear the. I don't even want to say it. We're like,
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Collectively, the whole student body.
What is it queer?
Say it into a microphone.
Mrs. Kang.
Mrs. Kang.
Mrs. Kang. Yeah.
That sounds like something you'd smear.
Real scorpion of a lady.
Oh, really?
Just
venom?
just a short, like
Ectoskeleton having
hard
bitch principle.
body.
Yeah.
Short, hard body bug lady. So I think we had to rename it. She's like, we will need to think of better names. We're like, what are some? I think she asked for suggestions, like Drown the Clown.
Drown the Clown.
Drown the Clown. Well, that's
Bag
not
the.
kind of
Never mind.
clowns.
Scratch that.
Tag it. No.
Okay. Pray the gay
Pussy
away.
the no. Pray.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see what we got.
Let's see what we got. All right, let's.
Welcome to the Tech Lab. Let's see what, let's see what we got.
All right, so gay. We got gay. What else? We got
Like
queer.
that scene in
we
Men
got-
in Black where there's all the guns.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Homo. Okay. I could use- that feels good. Not enough ammo.
Homo, the homo.
Crossbow. What's that? What would that be? Yeah, we could probably end it. I'm pretty tired.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's end
Thanks
it.
for tuning in, everybody. That's it.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. We're going to take the rest of this episode to the Patreon. If you want to listen, I'm putting up stuff there soon. It's a lot of work. I hate editing. But check out the Patreon. And, Charles, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram and all other social media. You can find me on social media platforms with oh my God. Find me everywhere online, Charles_Ingle. Zach, where can they find you?
At Zach Russell Comedy. We can talk about, we got a lot of fun facts and worst cook
Coming
stuff
up.
that I never talked about.
Yeah, we got some stuff coming up. We're back at the stand. Everything's been fun. We're in a better mood. Please tune in. Tell your friends about us. Leave a review. Check out the Patreon. It's only like $5.
$5.
It's great. You support
$5.
us.
Come on, guys.
We have to do work and work jobs we don't like.
Anyway.
Zach is a dad.
I'm
Zach's a full-time father.
I'm a full-time dad.
And Jew now.
It's like their
I mean,
second
that's so hard to
chance.
do.
I know.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Keep listening.
Rock on.
and rock on.
Rock out.